Welcome to my Zoom. Today we're back with another a totally obsessed video. This time we're only doing one because I feel that out of all the ones that I have watched, at least this person is the most entertaining or it's got the most going on with it. You'll see when we get with the video, but I haven't seen this one in a while, so let me actually do this. All right. Here's the
Meet Tim Chris, the man obsessed with Pac-Man.
After all this time, he's still there, he's still yellow, he's still perfectly round, he's still eating things.
Oh, he has a
I feel as if his glowing light is always protecting me and guiding me and making all my enemies blue and edible.
Okay, wait. See all this. Let's see all this Pac-Man stuff. So these look like dolls, I guess.
Behold, I am...
Oh wait, he turns around. Let's see if we can. Actually, that's pretty good. Okay, let's a better look at it. Of all the stuff he's got. Looks like this is a Pac-Man hat, but it looks like a Pacific, not the normal. Like we can compare the normal Pac-Man logo to the one on his hat. So see this little like line over here? I believe that that is the logo to a different Pac-Man arcade game that is not the original one. So I wonder where he actually got that. Looks like this is a Pac-Man Japanese fan, or are those fans that that it can go like this and then they open up? I don't know. Or it's like ping pong paddle, but I think it's a fan. Uh, it's obviously a lunchbox. It's obviously a cup. Is this Pac-Man Silly Putty? It looks like Silly Putty. Wonder what that actually is. Here's another hat. Looks like he's got some dolls. Sorry, I'm spending a lot of time on it. I'm just interested to see. Because Pac-Man's not usually a character that people put a lot of merchandise out for. So it's interesting how he's found all of these things, or this many Pac-Man things.
Glowing light is always protecting me and guiding me and making all my enemies blue and edible.
Behold, I am Pac-Man.
Pac-Man just
Oh,
gives me this feeling.
I just got why he wears the cape. I didn't understand the cape scene until just now. Because it's like a
Of giddiness, like there's all these tingles running up and down my nipples, and it's just this wonderful thing. Like, hey, look, it's Pac-Man.
For the past 20 years, Tim's life has been
I don't know if I've been up. I don't know about that, but
consumed by Pac-Man.
If you've never played Pac-Man before, it's a little something like this.
I don't know if. Okay, so he just assumed right there that you are a bad Pac-Man player and that you will die, or that maybe he dies in the game a lot. That's but also uh his description of the game was so beautiful that I think we need to watch it again.
Something like this.
I wish that was the actual game of Pac-Man just playing as his hand.
Look what you've done.
It's like he has a bond with Pac-Man. He has this psychic connection with Pac-Man.
I get kind of an oddball little Pac-Man feeling when I get the impression that he may be nearby. And there he'll be, you know, his golden yellow light just...
Okay, this guy is way too out there. This guy is probably faking, or I don't think he acts the way he acts in real life, at least. Was with the other ones that we watched the last time, they weren't as vibrant, or they weren't. They seem more real, I guess, than what this man is obviously trying to pull off. But also the lines. So some of the lines that he said made me think that maybe he thinks of Pac-Man like more of like a religiously type of deal. Let's go back and let's
It's like he has a bond with Pac-Man. He has this
not
psychic connection
not
with
her line,
Pac-Man.
but
I get kind of an oddball little Pac-Man feeling when I get the impression that he may be nearby. And there he'll be, you know, his golden yellow light just off.
I'm, su- I'm surprised he didn't break the
The jewel will be
machine
there,
there.
and he'll be reaching in his pockets instead of for a condom. He'll be reaching for tokens.
Quarter. Hello.
How are you?
Might I perhaps ask you for some quarters that I may offer them to the great yellow one?
Certainly. Keep the great yellow one from going through my wall again, all right?
Sorry about that.
The
It's
great
really
yellow
hard on the
one.
buttons. I feel bad for the machine. You know?
Thank God I'm not a Pac-Man machine.
Right.
No, don't. Okay. Be nice and
Destroy you with my Pacman now.
Tim has spent $10,000 in quarters alone, playing every day
Whoa.
on his
Okay, so how did they know that specific number? They just gave us $10,000, but honestly, it could be. So has this been logged every time he's put a quarter, or every time? No, every time he's played the actual game. Maybe that's how they figured that out. But maybe that's just an estimate, probably. But I wonder how they got that actual number. I'm just saying that might not be the actual number he has spent, but
lunch break.
Yeah, he's possessed.
Yeah, he's possessed. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
In spite of playing Pac-Man since he was 7 years old, Tim has yet to master the game.
he hasn't got into that one level in the game. Let me see if I can pull up a picture real fast. It's like, is it too? I think that's another game. Is that the end screen? Yeah. Are you telling me he hasn't gone into the to this yet? Because basically it says it's been said that this is like the actual end of the game, or this is like where you can't play anymore. But anyway, that's good. Let's actually continue the video. Oh wait, they've revealed more things of his collection that we weren't aware of. I guess this is the bottom stripe because this was the bottom of this shelf we saw earlier. So I guess this is just more stuff. I think that's at the Pac-Man board game down there. Yeah, it's an actual thing. You can look it up. The Pac-Man board game. I wonder what this is. This is what is that like signed? I don't, because that's obviously a Pac-Man drawing on the front, but I wonder who that letter is actually from. And then there's a new T-shirt that was a. I wonder why they put the T-shirts up because I think I don't know. I just find it odd that they chose to dig shirts out of his closet and hang them up on the shelf. He also seems to have a guitar or something, or some type of musical instrument because there's an amp. Why does he have an amp? I don't know if anyone wants to
semicircle of life meets his demise, the melting way he does, it always brings me a feeling that maybe I could have done something more. Maybe I could have turned left instead of right. Pac-Man! No! Clyde tried to bite Pac-Man. Clyde bite Pac-Man! Why Clyde bite Pac-Man?
Pac-Man was made for 20 different game systems, and
Okay.
Tim has every one, enabling him.
Okay. Here's my little beef with this man. So they said they said Fred Willard said when this man was at the actual arcade cabinet that he has spent $10,000 in quarters alone. Uh and that even those pizza workers knew who he was. He's been in there so much. So why is he spending all this cash on putting quarters into an actual arcade cabinet when he has about over 20 copies of the actual game at his house that he could just play for no quarters. He can play for freely. Uh, Here's another thing I just thought. Maybe, oh, I may be about to answer my own question, but maybe it's because he's so obsessed with Pac-Man. It's like a drug addiction to where he can't spend a full days of work without getting to play the game because I think he said he played it on his lunch hour. I think I just answered my own question, but
To play in every room in his home.
It's very frustrating trying to play Pac-Man with Tim.
You have to avoid them. The trick is to not run into them when they try to eat. You see, game over. Now you don't get to play anymore, and it's all me. You get to watch me play.
It's just a total exercise in futility for me because I'll be waiting 15 minutes for my turn.
Pac-Man wants us just, Pac-Man, eat you now!
apparently he is good at the game.
Cry.
What? No, don't cry. Okay, hold on.
In 2001, Tim put his passion.
There may be another reason why I think he. Sorry, I got distracted because he has a original NES, and he also has that's a Rob the Robot. Think this might be an original PlayStation or something because that looks like a disc drive. Sorry, I got distracted by his background, but there's another reason why I really do not think he is this hyper in real life. I think I don't know if there's obviously something to him that we are not seeing because it looked like his wife was still there. And so there must be like something there must be something else to him that they are showing us in this
For
video.
Pac-Man to
Involved.
Sometimes you just gotta bring the message to the people. Occasionally I'll be driving around.
Was that his brother that they were interviewing? Do they get? I remember they killed it. Oh, his friend. Okay. But there's something that I feel there's something to him that Totally Obsessed didn't really get or didn't really capture. I feel like
Sometimes you just gotta bring the message to the people. Occasionally I'll be driving around and I'll pass somebody who doesn't look like he is invited.
also I wonder what so it's he probably still enjoys Pac-Man now. I wonder what his opinions on like Pixels are. Pixels, in case you don't know, is the Adam Sandler movie that came out in the 2010s that everyone disliked. I wonder what his opinion on that one scene in the film where Pac-Man bites off the creator's arm. I'm just a little curious.
The full glory of Pac-Man into his life, and I feel the need to, convey to him somehow that he really should. Pac-Man! Pac-Man! Pac-Man!
Lest the public forget about Pac-Man.
Even as Pac-Man on his steering wheel. How do you find it's such a weird item that I don't know where he even found it. Because this is also before well, maybe it was during the early stages of the internet, but so he would have had to go somewhere and or probably go somewhere and would have actually had to find this in an actual place. It's funny that
And Tim goes out every week to remind them. Pac-Man! He won't.
we're we're distracted on these weird items that he has found. Or maybe he made them himself. Maybe that's something they left out of the video is all the things. Maybe he makes them, but Pac-Man dies. I don't really he might have made those. I don't know if they I don't know. Just a weird merchandise to have.
Rest until the world shares his enthusiasm for Pac-Man.
I simply profess the glory of the Golden One who is round and eats things.
It is written that you shall play Pac-Man, and only then shall you know the glory of Pac-Man.
It can be extremely embarrassing. When we're driving down the road, people are standing there. Pac-Man.
All before Pac-Man, feel his glory! Hear the glory of Pac-Man! See Pac-Man!
Yeah, some of this
I think these
think
people are going to look back in their lives. They're going to be lying on their desk.
think they just made up. I don't what this is making me rethink the actual legitness on some of these videos. I imagine just walking down the street and this man approaching you with a megaphone screaming to obey the glory of Pac-Man to you.
See Pac-Man!
I think these people are going to look back in their lives. They're going to be lying on their deathbed thinking, my God, I have squandered my life.
I wonder how many times he's been pulled over just because he's like screaming Pac-Man at people. Maybe not, but
Think of all the times I played things that weren't Pac-Man.
Say Pac-Man! Say Pac-Man!
And now it's too late.
Pac-Man!
It's adorable. In a very disturbing way, it's adorable.
I'm Fred Willard, and that's it for Totally Obsessed. Traveling to the farthest reaches of obsession and light years beyond.
okay, that must have been the end of an episode, I guess. But that's gonna be the end. Also, this is a horrible movie. I don't know why it was recommended to me, but that's gonna be the end of another Zoom. Thanks for calling in.